Hello, everyone. Welcome to Christopher's Entertainment Blog. I am your host, Chris. Welcome to another video for The Flash. This is season 2, episode 5, and it is entitled The Darkness and the Light. And cool episode, guys. Really enjoyed this episode. I actually enjoyed it more than last week's. I thought it was a little better episode than last week's as well. Um, I don't know if this is my favorite episode. I mean, I liked it better than last week's. The Family of Rogues. I probably liked it better than Family of Rogues. Flash of Two Worlds. Um, I really liked Flash of Two Worlds. That was a good one. But yeah, this one actually might be the best one yet. I mean, I really enjoyed it. But we get to see the new villain of the week, Doctor Light. I thought was kind of cool, and it turns out that it's the actress Melise Zhao who plays Linda Park. Now, from what I understand, I don't think Doctor Light is actually Linda Park in the comics. I mean, the CW, I guess, worked with what they had, or what story they're trying to drive at, and they just use Linda Park, which I'm fine with because I didn't even know, I didn't read the comic, so I didn't know that it wasn't Linda Park. I was just like, okay, well, whatever. I mean, it seems to make sense that that's her doppelganger on Earth 2 is this crazy villain, meta villain or meta human villain, Doctor Light, which is kind of cool. I mean, doesn't she use like starlight or something to make these lights or whatever? I mean, yeah, I mean it's kind of cool. Um, uh, but uh, but anyway, I mean, I thought the villain was kind of cool. I liked it was cool getting Linda Park, more involved there. And it seems like next week they're going to do some more with her as well, so that's cool. Um, I think it was unfortunate we didn't get to see more of King Shark. It was just like, well, what happened to him? Like he was such a badass looking character too. I mean, unfortunately, when we didn't get to see more of him. That's what I really wanted was to actually see more of King Shark. But I guess probably something to do with marketing or cost of the show. I mean, I'm sure he cost a bundle to try to animate that whole thing. I mean, just like Gorilla Grodd. I mean, you imagine having Gorilla Grodd and King Shark in one episode? I mean, that would be so expensive, but it would be awesome though. King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd, that would be awesome. But unfortunately, we didn't get to see King Shark. But we get to see the return of Harrison Wells, Tom Cavanaugh. Wonderful seeing him back again. I mean, I'm happy that they actually were able to find a way to work him back into this season because he was so great last season. They work him back into this season, and he's like a completely different person. He's not even the same Harrison Wells that we knew from season one. I mean, he's more of a businessman, more very stern, very strict, very to the point. Takes no nonsense. Wants to get the job done now. I mean, the other Harrison Wells was a little bit not quite that way. He was a little bit more easygoing at times, even though it turns out it was Zia Barthon. But a totally different character, and it works. I mean, they're working this same character but with a different personality. So very cool seeing him back. But even though I thought he would be a good guy and to help out, and that's exactly what he's doing. But it does seem like he has an ulterior motive um, to why he's there. I mean, he's lurking around, looking kind of menacing at times. There's something he's hiding. It seems like Zoom has his daughter, so he's holding that over his head. So, what is Harrison Wells' mission there? Is he there to kill Barry? I mean, what is his mission there? There's something going on there. Um, so that's the question. That is the question now. What is his mission? Is it to kill Barry? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, we haven't really seen enough evidence to find out what he's there for. I mean, he's there, he's helping, but I think it's come down to now I'm changing that he cannot be trusted again. There's something there he's hiding. Whether it be to kill Barry or sabotage the team or kidnap somebody, or maybe he's looking for help. I mean, maybe he's a good guy still, and he's looking for help to help save his daughter. It should be interesting to find out. That's for sure. But the whole ending scene with the daughter and we finally get our first real look at Zoom, and he is terrifying. The whole black suit, the black eyes, frightening, more frightening than Reverse Flash. I mean, definitely like a nightmare. Because I mean, Jay Garrick said in this, "Oh, he's like a nightmare," and it's just like, okay. And then you see, I mean, yeah, I mean, he really is like nightmarish looking, like out of a horror film. Um, so awesome job there. Zoom looks great. But yeah, like I said about Jay Garrick, I mean, I like Jay Garrick. I think he's a cool character. Um, but in this episode, he kind of took a back seat to, instead of teaching, he just wanted to stop Barry because he's kind of afraid of what's going to happen with Zoom. And it seems like they're making the transition now that Dr. Stein is gone as the mentor and the teacher, which I really like Dr. Stein. Um, it seems like Harrison Wells has now come back. He's going to be the mentor because he was like telling Barry about the speed mirage things. Like, how the heck did he know that? But he's already stepping back into that role as the mentor, the teacher, and Jay Garrick is not in agreement with this, and he wants to get out. He was kind of a little whiny. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it just didn't seem natural to me about Jay Garrick. I like him as a character. I really do like him. But in this episode, he instead of teaching and wanting to be that mentor figure, he's reversed himself and saying, no, we can't do this. This is a bad idea. Don't listen to him. You're going to be killed. I'm not going to teach you. Yeah. And it seems like Harrison Wells has now stepped up and saying, he's faster than you. He's better than you. He can do this. You're a coward. So I mean, there's stuff going on there, and it seems like Jay Garrick was, a little whiny in this episode. But I mean, that was like kind of like a plot device to get him out to leave because he said I can't be a part of this now, and he leaves. So now we get Harrison Wells in there, and he'll be the mentor. We'll probably see Jay Garrick again. He's not going anywhere, but we will see him again. But it's just good, a cool plot device um, to get Harrison Wells in there, which I'm okay with that because Tom Cavanaugh was great. We got to see Cisco reveal his power, his vibe powers. Um, but I just don't understand why he was just so scared to begin with, not to tell them. But because he should have told them sooner. But now that's out of the bag, so I mean he has no choice. The ending thing though was kind of weird. Well, he gets his name. He does get his name. It was just like boom, your name's Vibe. Oh, okay. Uh, but I didn't really have a problem with it. I didn't really have a problem with that. The whole introduction of I forget her name now. The girl behind the counter at the coffee shop. That's going to be Hawk Girl. So they're going to slowly introduce her now as well. So that's cool. Um, Finally get to be introduced to some of these other characters that are coming up. But yeah, guys. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the whole Patty Spivot, the date with Patty Spivot. I really liked that. She looked amazing. I'm actually starting to like Patty Spivot more than Iris. I know people are going to be like, oh gosh, but I am. I'm liking the Patty Spivot character. I really hope she doesn't die this season. I really hope she doesn't die. Because I really like her character, and I am liking the chemistry between them two. They both seem very awkward together. It was kind of getting on my nerves a little bit the last few episodes when they were like, having that back and forth, and it was just like weird. So I'm glad they actually decided to do this and get it over with, and I think it's going to work out a lot better and be more natural now. But the whole like him wearing the sunglasses thing was just so weird and awkward. I was like, is she really going to just not notice that he's wearing these sunglasses the whole time? I mean, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Um, but at the end, she makes reference to it that he can't see and everything. I mean, I just don't know why he just didn't tell her to begin with. I mean, he could just say something. We're working at Star Labs. Something happened. I can't see. Yada yada. I mean, I don't know what the big deal was, but um, The whole thing with Cisco watching was kind of funny, but yeah, Cisco's quotes in this episode was very funny at times. Cisco is really the comic relief and has these great quotes throughout each episode. Those were awesome, but um, overall, I mean, I didn't really have too many negatives. I mean, that I can think of. I mean, I didn't really have too many problems with this episode. Um, so yeah, guys. I mean, maybe Iris didn't really do much. But yeah, I mean, not too many negatives. I really enjoyed this episode. But yeah, guys. Already this was episode 5. Can't believe it. We're already 5 episodes in. But I can't wait to see what is up with Wells and Zoom and what that whole partnership thing's going on there with the daughter. That should be cool to find out in the next few episodes. But yeah, guys, if there's anything I might have missed, please write in the comments below. Please give a like. I would appreciate it. But that will do it for me for this video for The Flash. I am Chris for Christopher's Entertainment Blog. Thanks a lot, guys. Take it easy.